Okay, so recently my girlfriend spilled some milk on her iBook screen, and it basically went back behind here and potentially shorted out the inverter or blew out the backlight. There's also a micro fuse and the logic board that could potentially be at fault, but I'm just assuming that it's potentially the backlight, which is the cheapest thing to replace. So I thought I'd document this process so that anyone else who had a similar problem with the backlight burning out could potentially fix their computer on their own. It only costs about $9.99 to that's $9.99 to replace your backlight, which is of course significantly cheaper than getting a whole new computer or having it professionally repaired at pretty much exorbitant rates. Now, the symptoms of having your backlight burn out are basically that you can see ghosting of what would normally be on your screen, like the Apple logo. It's just that there's no light. Pretty self-explanatory. Really easy to unscrew these. There's just a couple of little retention clips that hold it on, and you just gotta work those off, and then bingo. You can see these little screw holes here. Once again there's 4 of these little screws that basically hold this shield on the back. It's designed to come off. You just need to carefully manipulate it. So there's a little jack right here that you just have to slowly manipulate out. This is the power that goes to the backlight from the backlight inverter, so you want to pop that little clip out. So once you separate the screen, there's 4 more screws, 2 on each side. Once that's done, there's a little retainer tab here that you're going to want to pry up. Caps that protect the end of the CFL, which is right here. So you just want to basically, as carefully as you can, pry that out until it pops out. What I'm going to do next is unsolder that point and pull off the wire. So that took less than 1/10 of a second. Alright, so that's successfully detached. So now basically what we have is the CFL is loose in the brass channel of the display. It should be a relatively simple process to just push on one side and slide it right out of there. Ooh, look at that. So easy, it seems like it takes no skill at all. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is slide the new CFL into the channel. And bingo. Okay. And now comes probably the trickiest part, which is soldering the wires onto the new contacts. Oh yes. That was basically a perfect solder, if I do say so myself. Now the really kind of annoying thing here, at least for me, is that it's likely that all of this was basically a waste of time, because until I actually test it I won't know if it's the backlight or the inverter that's the problem. So I think before I do anything more, what I'm going to do is hook up the CFL and to the main body of the computer and see if it turns on. If you also want to save yourself some time, this is basically how to do it. You just take the little plug here and you find the jack that you pulled it out of earlier. It can only go in one direction, so it's pretty easy to figure out. Just plug it in and power on the computer. Well, I guess that means my inverter's blown, which is really disappointing. Lucky for me that I don't really have to replace the inverter to have successfully replaced the backlight. So it looks like I'm out another 30 bucks. But comparatively, that's really not bad, considering that a new display costs something like $300 or some ridiculous amount like that. You can actually buy one of these iBooks complete and practically new off of eBay for around 400 bucks, so there really isn't much point. So I guess I'll be making another video showing how to replace the inverter at some point. I hope you guys learned from this video, and good luck on your own projects. Thanks for watching.